Hi, welcome back to another episode of By the Book. I'm Kelsey, and I'm here to help you be successful in the AP Literature and Composition classroom. If this is your first year teaching AP or your first year being a student in AP, you might be wondering, what should I expect to see on the AP Lit exam come May? The AP Lit exam is Wednesday, May 6th at 8 a.m. There are two parts to the AP Lit exam. The first part is the multiple choice section. It's made up of 55 questions, and you have 1 hour to complete that section. There are two parts to the AP Lit exam. The first part is the multiple choice section. It's made up of 55 questions, and you have 1 hour to complete that section. After that, you get a short break, and then it's back to part 2 of the AP Lit exam, which is the written portion. You have 2 hours to complete the written portion. In portion consists of 3 essays. The first essay is about poetry. The second essay is over a prose excerpt, so it could be a short story or from a novel. It is an open literary argument about a novel or longer work that you have read throughout the year. That's a lot of information, so let's just tackle the multiple choice for now. You have 1 hour to do 55 questions. That breaks down to about 1.1 minutes per question. That is not a lot of time per question, but with the right tips and tricks and preparation, you are totally capable of doing it. I definitely recommend that you read closely on this portion. You will feel like you're in a rush, but you still need to take the time to mark up the text, to annotate, and to revisit any lines that are referenced in the questions. As you're reading, it'll be really helpful to pay attention to tone, to shifts, and to main idea. Great idea to note punctuation and structure. There is no penalty for guessing on the AP Lit exam, so if you don't know an answer, don't sit and deliberate. Go ahead and guess and move on. I'm not an expert in statistics, but you are way more likely to get more points on the exam if you pick the same letter and guess that letter every single time, unless you know that it is definitely not that one. If you're stuck, you can use the process of elimination to help knock out some of the definitely wrong answers. Some responses might be contradictory or irrelevant. Others might be lacking textual support or too similar to another response. Overall, the best way to prepare for the exam is looking at the various core skills and studying them all throughout the year. As you read this year, make sure you're paying close attention to characterization, setting, organization, the narrator, the role of the narrator and the speaker, word choice, imagery, and symbols, as well as other examples of figurative language, comparison and contrast, and as you're writing, work on your literary argument skills. For more tips and tricks, make sure you're subscribed and follow along. Good luck this year.